Hi everyone, so today is Sunday the 8th of January 2023 and it is the first of our 3-day adventure. So our plan was to cycle from Cambridge all the way to Mangakino and spend a couple of nights there and then cycle back. Unfortunately the weather's forecast to be terrible on our day 3, but it's alright, we can still make it work. So we're going to drive there and then do a couple of day trip cycle events instead. But last night I got called out and so I didn't get back until about 3 o'clock in the morning I think, something like that. So plans changed again. This time Reenee and John have started cycling out and I'm going to meet them about halfway hopefully. So it is now 11:30. And there's Reenee's bike on the back of the car, so I'm going to grab that now, jump in and go find them. I've managed to find John and Reenee at a picnic area at the end of Lake Karapiro, so we're just stopping for a bit of a stretch break, and from now we'll probably load up the car, drive to Mangakino and go from there. Here is our Airbnb. I'm going to be staying in that little shed there. Check-in is not until 2 o'clock and it's only 1:30, so hopefully we can check in early. Awesome day in Mangakino right now. Super hot, very humid. There is some bad weather out that way, but hopefully that stays out there and doesn't come any closer. So the plan of attack now is to set up the bikes potentially go for another afternoon bike ride, get some training in and see what's around. It is just starting to spit, but the good news is we have been given access to the Airbnb. Front door, Reenee and John. Hey little guy. Kitchen, bathroom, shower, and then our room with the car charger hanging out the window, and then John's room with his little bassinet. So nice and basic, but has everything we need and will serve as a good little base of operations for hopefully a couple of bike rides. So we'll see what this rain does and report back soon. Here we are at the swing bridge on the Waikato River Trail. We've done about 8 kilometres so far. John's asleep. Oh, this is quite hard with 2 of us on it. It gets quite wiggly. Oh man. That was pretty cool. Oh, steep. And somehow John's asleep through all of this. Must be my smooth riding. We've just found a little hedgehog. And I'm just gonna try and get around Reenee here before he scampers off. Little baby hedgehog. Yeah, definitely a baby. Pretty cute. His little face.
I wonder where he lives.
Man, he is cute.
Off the track, little hedgehog.
Scampering away. Not too bothered. Probably too close, but that's little John. Cool. Right, so here we are attached. The tow rope in action. So makes it a bit easier for all of us to stick together and go up the hills, which is good. And I think we are pretty much at the dam now as well, so stopping for lunch shortly. Whoa! Lake, and then all the way down there the river continues. So it looks like 4 massive pipes, so 4 big turbines I would imagine, but I'm not a dam expert. Just down there under those big pylons is where we came down before, so yeah. Huge infrastructure. Those steps definitely look tiny. He's absolutely fine. That's some good grass. Okay, so this is our 3rd hedgehog that we've seen on the track. Oh man, he's so cute. Oh, his little snout. Not sure what he's doing out here. He doesn't seem to be injured or anything. Hey, I kind of want to touch him, but not really. Definitely want to get him off the track. Hey. So the weather has taken a turn for the worse, and now it is raining. So we've found a little bit of shelter, and we're not too far away from home, but far enough. So we're going to get John into his little rain suit, and then he can hopefully not get too wet and cold for the rest of the bike. So far we've been going for, what does it say, 2 hours, 40 minutes pretty much. 25 k's, it's been quite hilly. Short, sharp and intense hills. Yeah, average speed of not even 10 k's an hour. So, pretty hard. Hey little John, not for you though. Easy for you. Hey, after a quick pit stop, we've got our wet weather gear on and we're ready to hit the road again. Hey little John. Yeah. That is a good idea. decision I'm probably going to regret. Today is day 2 of our pretty much 2-day cycle trip, mini cycle adventure. So yesterday we went from Mangakino to the south. Today we're going to go Mangakino into the north. It is, what time is it? Basically 11:40. So we'll probably go 3 hours one way and then 3 hours the other way. So bikes are all packed up, ready to go. John's all ready to go. And we're just waiting on Reenee now before we head off. Sun is hot as, and yeah, forecast is good for today, but torrential rain tomorrow. So that'll probably be the end of our trip. So, more uphills, but at the moment, I think this is Waipapa Dam. Again, I'm not a dam expert, but I think that's what this one is. Slightly north of Mangakino. Again, another pretty big dam. I didn't realise how big they were and how many we had along the Waikato River. And even though we're going with the river, there's a lot of uphill, which doesn't seem right. John doesn't seem to care though, he just plays with the moss. This section of the Waikato River Trails is proving to be a lot more difficult than we anticipated. So it said grade 4, which we've had to walk our bikes a couple of times, and then lots of switchbacks up and down. So pretty demoralising, but it's alright, we're still going. But I think we'll probably go back on the road, hopefully, if we can find it. But awesome views, lakes down there. We just went on a bit of a boardwalk, which was nice for the 30 seconds that it was flat and straight. So yeah, I think we've got another 5k's or so until we've made it to Waipapa Dam. The dam previously wasn't Waipapa. And then we're going to stop, have lunch, have a bit of a break, look after this guy, and then hopefully get back on the road.
You getting a video?
I am getting a video. We need mountain bikes for this section. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. That was a fluke, and that was good luck. He's saying, why have we stopped, Dad? Go faster. Look, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
We made it back. This is our setup. A couple of bikes. So it took us an hour and 2 minutes to get back along the road. I think my watch said 14.3 kilometres, an average of 13.7 kilometres an hour. A lot nicer going back on the road, although there wasn't much of a shoulder. I wouldn't have made it if we had to come back along the trail. Apparently it was a grade 4 advanced trail, which I don't think I've ever biked on before. So we're going to have showers, and I saw a sign up just on the corner of like a citizens club where they've got food and a jukebox and something or other, so we might check that out for an early dinner. I wouldn't be keen on doing a third day of this. I'm glad we're home. We did have a couple of situations along the way. The first one was that the tow rope snapped, sort of. The elastic bit in the tow rope snapped, so it ended up just being, because I ended up getting too close to Cam, then my front wheel ran over the tow rope and it winded itself around my front wheel. So then we just had a static line, and so on the road, on the way back, I was being towed up a hill. We came to a level part and then started going down the hill, and so I was like, oh, I'll unhook now, and we were going probably a little bit too fast. It got caught around my handlebar. I freaked out a little bit because I didn't want my handlebars to go 90 degrees to the direction I was travelling. And it ended up somehow getting wound around Cam's back tyre and pulling John's whole bike seat forward. So that was a bit of a situation. But we've sort of pushed it back now, and luckily there was no damage to the bike. When he stopped, it had pulled tight around his tyre, so tight that the tyre and the rim were like together. So anyway, we're going to have to come up with a different towing system. Hey John.